Alright, so I had the fucking craziest weekend this weekend, dude. Okay, so I woke up, the sunshine just coming through the window blinds, and I was like, that's sick as hell. So I get up, look at the sun, stare at the sun for a little bit. You know how it is. Yeah, anyways, it didn't stare back, which is usual. However, this is where the unusual bit began. So when I turned around, my door was open. And it was very strange because I remember closing it that particular night, and also most nights that I usually sleep. So I go to the door and I close it. Then I open it again, realizing I have to go downstairs. So then I open the door and go through the door and then turn right. Believe me or not, I turned fucking right. If I went left, there was like a fucking thing full of towels and stuff, and that definitely would have been that's definitely not the right way if I'm trying to go downstairs, which I was. So then I start going down the stairs, you know. That's how I usually go down the stairs. Sometimes I throw in a little scream at the end so I can scare my grandma to see if I can get her inheritance if she dies. Yeah! Anyways, I kept going down the stairs. It kind of felt like I was, it kind of felt like I was what's the psycho guy? The big Albert Einfat. No, the guy who directed Psycho. What's his name? That guy. I felt like that big fucking Flubstini. So then I'm walking down the stairs, you know, so I'm going down the stairs, right? And with each step, I'm thinking, wow, this is weird. I usually don't start with this foot. Usually I go left foot first and then right and then left and left and right and right. But this time I started with the right and that kind of threw me off, so I almost fell a couple of times. There was quite a big taper at the top of the stairs. It was very strange and I didn't understand what was going on. However, I figured it out, regained my balance, and continued down the stairs. So I'm about halfway down the stairs and I notice something move on the stairs. I go closer, I head downwards. I notice it's my cat and I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? So I pick it up by the scruff of the neck, then I put it back down because I thought of throwing it, but I didn't because I realized I probably shouldn't do that and it's probably not allowed in this society. Now, I continue down with the stairs, hand not in hand anymore, cat not in hand anymore, because bad. Anyways, I continue down the stairs, so I go down to the bottom stairs. I touch the floor. It's cool. It's made of plastic, maybe. Potentially cement, and plastic on top of the cement, which makes a bit more sense. Then I'm walking down, then I turn left of all places, because if I turn right, there's a door to go right outside, and I don't know if there's water out there. It's a very high likelihood that there might not be water out there immediately. At least when I turn left, there's a higher chance of there being water nearby that I can easily get, so I turn left. I walk down the hallway, because turning left leads into the rest of the hallway, whereas turning right led outside. Now, you're with me. Alright, I kept going. With the hallway, I turned left. I did a zig. Some might consider that empty without a zag, but hold on just a second, this story ain't done yet. So I zig left, then I go forward. Oh, then guess what the fuck just happens next? I zigged fucking right, alright? I did both, okay? I zigged and I zagged, and then once I zagged just a little bit, I noticed I had to keep walking forward a little bit, but I also noticed I had to zag again because there is a pillar in between me and the sink in the kitchen. And that's my ultimate goal. I'm trying to get to the kitchen. Alright, so we're getting to the kitchen. Now, once we've reached the kitchen, we've achieved greatness, but I had to zag twice. So I had to ruin the natural order of the zig and zag, which might be causing the unusualness of the story, really. Now, because initially, if you don't remember, I did zag originally. Or no, I zigged originally. I zigged left, then forward, then I zagged, and then I was forced to zag again. So now, once I zagged again, and I feel uncertain, I feel like my chakra's a little bit off, I feel like the feng shui of my zig and zag is a little bit off, because I did a zig and then a double zag. I don't know if anybody's ever done that before. I might be just an innovator, who knows. Anyways, I go in, I get the water, I go to the sink, I notice that there's nothing to hold the water in, so it's just spilling out of my hands. So then I realize there's a cupboard, board, cups. There's cups in the cupboard, so I pull out a cup. I was deciding, and this took quite a few minutes, at least 10 at the very most. Because I'm a very thoughtful man, I had to consider whether or not a mug or a glass cup would be my choice of options. I already discounted bowls and plates because that would just be ridiculous. I would never use it for water. Not that. Anyways, it took a very long time and it came to understanding that really it didn't matter whether it was a cup or mug, they both serve the same function. However, glass cups can look cooler, and I looked at the one with the coolest design. I was like, this is fucking it, this is the one. And my grandma was just staring at me the entire time, which was pretty cool. You know, she's kind of she's a little bit of a, anyways, so I get the cup underneath the sink. I made that error the first time I did this, but this wasn't the first time I did this. That's right, I'm very skilled. However, I turned on the sink, but I realized I couldn't do it with just one hand. So then I moved the cup into the other hand. I've been training, okay? I understand how to fucking do this. So I moved the cup to the other hand, and then I turned on the fucking sink. This shit was the craziest part, dude. I kind of didn't expect this because sometimes it doesn't happen, but the water fucking just shot out of the sink, and I had no idea what was going on because I was like, this kind of burns. This is hot. I don't want to drink this. No, this isn't for me. All right, so then I realized, oh my God. No, I know this, okay? I studied for this. That was the hot side of the sink. So then I switched to the other side and I poured out the cold one, and the cold one saw that I was doing something epic and cool. No, but the cold one gave me cold water, and that's what I wanted, but I let it run for just a little bit just to get it colder, right? So once I did that, it was the end of it all. It was perfect. It was finally complete. I got the glass of water. So now I have to make the trek back upstairs to my room. All right, so I go and I have to do no, but I think this is what refixtured my chakras, the fungi, if you will, of my life, because I did the double zig, and I think that cancels out the badness of the double zag, because with the zig it's a left, correct? Yes, obviously it's the left. All right, it makes the most sense that it's the left. So I do a double zig for it, and then a zag back upstairs. So I'm going up the stairs, right? Guess what? Guess who the fuck I see again? Guess who the fuck is in my vicinity yet a fucking again? It's my goddamn fucking cat, and this time I'm not taking it. So I grab her by the scruff of the neck and I place her one step behind me so she doesn't get in the way. All right? What the fuck? This is complete bullshit. All right, this fucking piece of shit. Now I gotta pick her up by the scruff again because you know what? They're the only things that are acceptable to pick up by the scruff, apparently, but that's besides the point. So I pick her up by the scruff, put her behind me. It's such bullshit, complete fucking utter bullshit, so I have to do this. Fucking, oh my God. God damn it. So I'm going upstairs, the cup in one hand, right? The cup is in one hand, it's in the right hand. This is very, very important for this next part. So if it's in the right hand, it's a lot easier for me to open the door, right? Because that makes sense. But when I got up there, the door was already open. So I went inside cautiously. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know anything. I didn't know what to expect, so I went in the door. I went through the open doors. I was ready. I had the glass in hand. It was there. I was prepared. I was so prepared. I was so ready to handle whatever the fuck was going on because I'm so sick of being an anxious mess and being so fucking scared of everything that I fucking was so just in the moment. Alright, and then I saw it. The sun stared back at me and I drank the water. The end.